Good morning, everyone. We are back this month for another cycle of testing. I should be around 11 DPO today, and these are the tests that I grabbed from Publix. It's just a local grocery store that we have here in Florida. This is like a cheaper brand of First Response. I have tried these before. I can't remember if I liked them or didn't like them. So we're gonna go ahead and take one out of the two tests that comes in the box. It's like $7.99 for that box. So it's about $4 for each test. And the Publix usually only has these or Clear Blue or the First Response. So just thought I'd try these out again. I'd have to look back on my video to see how I liked these last time, if they left any evap lines. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that dipped. This one you have to wait for 5 minutes after dipping, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not having any pregnancy symptoms at all this month. I barely felt ovulation. I felt like I was gearing up towards ovulation with the egg white, cervical mucus, and all of that. And I never really experienced the ovulation symptoms on the day of. So maybe it happened at some point overnight, or maybe I just had a mild ovulation this month or didn't ovulate at all. That could be a possibility. But after my ovulation time, I did experience like the, you know how your temperature rises and you start feeling warmer. Let's see if that starts going through. Other than that, I woke up with a headache today. I am 3 days away from AF, so I'm not sure if this is my pre-AF headache that I usually get, or we'll see on the results today what happens on this test. You guys, this is the last video of test. This is the last month of testing that we will get on this house. Our closing date is supposed to be July 28th, so it's very, very soon. I don't know what today is. Let's see how many days we got left. Today is July 19th. So we got less than 10 days left till closing. We're going to be heading to my mom's house. She lives in a town nearby, and we're going to be staying with her for a little bit till we figure out what we're doing. As for moving, we are probably going to have to get a camper to travel to Vermont. We're gonna stick around here in Florida for maybe like a week or maybe 2 weeks because I want to celebrate my mom's birthday. And then after that, we're pretty much gonna be free to go. So by that time, we'll decide if we are getting a camper to go ahead and head to Vermont and just plant ourselves somewhere there so we can continue house searching. Or if by some miracle a house does show up before we purchase this camper, then we'll be moving straight into a house. But our closing date is July 28th, so we'll probably be out of this house a couple days before that, just so that we're for sure out the way and have the house cleaned out. So that's exciting. I've been talking about this move for so long, and now it's actually coming to life, and we're just feeling very hopeful and knowing that God has a house for us in Vermont, and we will find it. The doors will be opened for us very soon. I can feel it coming, whether it's one of the houses that we were waiting on coming up to the market, or if it's just a brand new house that will be listed. We had one house that, if you follow our farm channel, we were interested in, but they're taking a little bit longer to get it listed because the family has to go through probate court before listing. So our realtor just said that it could take another 2 months before that house is even on the market. So that was kind of the house we were hoping we could move straight into. But after that, a couple houses have shown up that we were kind of interested. So it looks like activity's picking up a little bit. People are listing before winter goes ahead and comes. And I see ourselves moving into our house in the fall time. So we pretty much got to October, November to find a house over there. I hope to not be living in a camper through the winter. I'd rather be moved in definitely by the time winter hits up there. But anyway, this is the last month in this house that I'll be testing. Hopefully by the next month of testing, we'll be settled in somewhere new. I'll continue giving you guys updates on that. Let me give this test maybe 2 more minutes. We'll go ahead and see the results. All right, it has definitely been 5 minutes, maybe a little bit over. I have not taken a look at this test yet. So let's go ahead and get a first look and see if there's anything on that test area. The only thing I noticed different about these is the reading windows are super tiny. So if I were to be pregnant, they'd be maybe like a faint pinkish purplish line on that circle. Not really seeing anything, but let me take a closer look off camera and I'll let you know if I see anything. Right, it's super hard to see on these little windows, but there's nothing there. I even shined a flashlight through it just to make sure I wasn't missing anything. The test is completely blank negative. So I just have 1 more of these to test probably tomorrow, and then I won't continue testing for the cycle. I'm pretty sure I am on the way to getting AF. So that's usually why I get a headache a couple days beforehand, and I'm not having any pregnancy symptoms at all. So I'm thinking that this cycle is going to be negative. And I'm not even sure if I ovulated this month. I'm not tracking anything. We're just not preventing pretty much, and I still test every month just to see. But this test for today is negative. I'll be back either tomorrow or the day after with the second test that came in this box, and then we will see what happens. If I happen to see anything, I'll probably grab some more tests. But if it's negative like this one, then that'll be it for this month. Thank you for joining me this morning though, and I'll see you guys very soon.